it's shell shock's an understatement. Really bad feeling for me is the second half particularly. I think the first half we've basically scored 3 goals. We should be 3-0 up. We've given them most ridiculous of goals, a lifeline in the game, and we started well. We looked good the first half hour. In the half hour of the game, created a lot of really good chances, 3 1-on-1s, really positive with our play, but I can't legislate for the goals we lose. We ask them, yes, we want to play, but when you've got 5 players pressing your back 4 and we play a straight pass out to centre midfielder when he's getting tight, there's got to be space going long sometime and playing off second balls, and they know that, and it's so frustrating for me. So frustrating because that is a game, and it sounds probably quite perverse to say it, a game. When I look at the first, we should have won that game today. We should have won that game today. By taking our chances and cutting out the stupid errors that I'm not going to dress it up any other way. I mean, it's embarrassing to watch, and I'll force myself to look back at every minute of that game later on and find out. But the first half was the first half. I tried to remain relatively calm. It was difficult because it's the last 3 games that it's mistakes that are costing us. And we'll say as a team, because we make mistakes as a team. But I saw in the game that we were going to create chances. We could flip it, and we had to see that character in the second half. Didn't see it.
It's almost like Albion seized upon the vulnerability.
Well, you got it. You said it got louder and louder as the game went on, and more energy, more closing down, and that's what happens though. But if you get ahead in the game, and do what we should have done in the first half, and we should have been ahead, then we get. Do we get that enthusiasm and willingness to work? And we gave them the game. I mean, listen, that's no disrespect to Albion Rovers, because they did fantastic, particularly the second half, and pressing us and working harder than us. And there's no doubt they worked harder than us in the second half, and that is difficult for me to accept. Now we're at a crossroads, and where we are, the squad, I've given them all the praise. I've tried to remain positive when I know we've not been playing at our best since we returned. Now, the challenges for them is now. Do you want to still go for it? You're in the top 5. Do you want to try and get promoted? Is it what we set out our goal this season to do? Get the playoffs and have a chance. Now, as bad as a result is today, and as bad as a period we're on, points wise, we're still in a position, but collectively, we'll go nowhere unless we sort this out quickly. And yeah, we're down to Queen's Park on Tuesday. Possibly have a chance to win the league, I think. Are we up for the fight? Is my question. I'm up for the fight. I'm up for. Not in my nature to give up. To give up on what our challenge is this season and get in the top 4. No chance.
I mean, that 90 minutes in that nutshell must feel like one of the lowest points in your time here at Elgin, and you want to create the highest point in your time at Elgin.
Yeah.
It's within your grasp.
I would agree with that, Craig, and we got a early spell in charge of Elgin. We took a 7-0 at Peterhead, I remember, and that was tough. But it was today was tougher. Where we are, where I think the squad is, because I still think we've got players in a squad here that is more than capable getting results and getting into the top 4, and they are capable. Get the mistakes out, get together more, work a wee bit harder, and when we get it done, we respond to it. We'll have to be better at not retreating in that shell, but coming out of that shell, come out fighting, and they've got to start fighting for each other in the team.